Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, going by the poll that I posted last week, majority of you chose this topic, application of ICT in research. And this is part of Research Aptitude Paper 1. And I'm more than glad to be teaching you exactly what you want me to teach. So if you like this video, leave a like. Your likes mean the world to me. Your likes keep me motivated. Yes, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what were you doing all this time? Please hit that subscribe button and do not forget to leave a comment also, because your comments make me smile. And share my videos with your friends, alright? Let us start the class now. So what is ICT? ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. And it refers to the wide collection of technological resources used for communication, that is, communication technologies. So what are they? Internet, wireless networks, cell phones, tablets, and other communication mediums. Also, ICT is referred to those technologies used to generate, distribute, collect, and administer information. They are hardware, software, networks, and media for collection, storage, processing, transmission, and presentation of information. So as you can see, the word ICT has I and C, information and communication. So it is basically the technologies that deal with information and communication. ICT allows us to interact and stay connected in the digital world via instant messaging, voice over IP, video conferencing, social media networks like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. So ICT ranges from old technologies such as radio, television, to cutting-edge technology like AI, which is artificial intelligence, and robotics. Let us look at the importance of ICT in education. So, because of ICT, we have quick access to variety of learning resources, and not only that, but also to information and its sources. We have immediate access to information. Learning becomes very easy. It can happen anytime and anywhere, and also collaborative learning becomes possible. Teaching of different subjects made very interesting. Distance education and e-learning are a very important feature of ICT in education. Multiple communication channels, email, chat, forum, blogs, etc. Most striking feature of having ICT in education is that it has reduced time, cost, and energy on many routine tasks. So the use of ICT in research is quite extensive, and many studies cannot be done without the help of computers and ICT, like complex computations, data analysis, modeling, etc. So ICT is used at all stages of study, from the proposal of the research to the final submission of the research. The use of ICT tools in research makes the process of knowledge gathering quite easy, and also the communication process with our peers becomes quick and becomes easy as well. And it also helps us in identifying the appropriate information sources, and also with the help of ICT, processing and discriminating large amount of complex information can be done. And also it helps us in critically analyzing and managing information. And there is an increase in the work efficiency and effectiveness. So rather than simply accumulating information with the help of ICT, you can start creating information. You can start creating a pool of information, helping others who are doing research also, right? Enhanced resource development takes place. ICT is used at various stages of research process. So it starts with literature search. So what is the purpose of searching for literature before we start our research? The reason is it enables you to acquire up-to-date information in that chosen area of research, and it gives you a familiarity with previous research. So if you want to do research in an area of interest, then the first thing that you have to do is search for existing literature in that area of study. Okay, so here are some important website portals or database where you can do your literature search. Shodh Ganga, Google Scholar, Microsoft Academic Search, Sage Online Journals, eBook, Academic Collection, AMS, Annual Review, EBSCO Information Services, Indian Citation Index, etc. Next, we have data collection. Data collection. Data can be collected online with the help of web-based and internet surveys. And because data collection can be done online, time, cost, and energy are drastically reduced. Google Forms and SurveyMonkey are some of the tools for data collection. And after data collection, we go to data analysis. Whatever data that you have collected should be analyzed. So here are some tools for data analysis. SPSS, Microsoft Excel, R Foundation for Statistical Computing, MATLAB, NVivo, Transcena, Atlas TI, etc. References and bibliography compilations. So, whatever sources of information that you have used in your study, you have to give them credit, right? You have to cite them. So, EndNote, Zotero, and Mendeley are some of the software used for the purpose of selecting citations and populating the references and bibliography automatically. So in the earlier days, researchers used to do this manually, where they type out this whole section and they sort them in ascending order. But nowadays, because of ICT, we have citation and reference management software to perform this function for us. Plagiarism detection. So as you know, plagiarism is a serious offense in the research community. Here are some plagiarism checker softwares: Grammarly, Article Checker, Dupli Checker, etc. Let us discuss in brief what Shodh Ganga is. So every PhD student, every MPhil student in India knows what Shodh Ganga is. Okay, so it is a digital repository of Indian electronic theses. So repository means storage. Okay, let us say it's a storage, large storage of Indian electronic theses and dissertations set up by InflibNet Center, Information and Library Network. So it is a digital storage where theses and dissertations are stored. The researchers will have to store the theses in a CD, compact disc, and upload each chapter in a separate PDF file using the naming convention as prescribed by Shodh Ganga. So there are some format prescribed by the Shodh Ganga that the researcher has to follow. The CD must be authenticated by the supervisor or head of the department. Next we have Shodh Gangotri. So like Shodh Ganga, Shodh Gangotri is also another digital repository. Okay, so it was introduced by InflibNet. But what is InflibNet? InflibNet is an autonomous inter-university center, IUC, of UGC, initiated in March 1991. Shodh Gangotri was built to maintain a database of synopsis of ongoing MPhil PhD in Indian universities and institutions. So the difference between Shodh Gangotri and Shodh Ganga is that in Shodh Ganga, the completed theses are uploaded and stored, while in Shodh Gangotri, the final synopsis of ongoing PhD and MPhil study, they are uploaded. Now we have SPSS. SPSS stands for Statistical Package for Social Sciences and is a statistical analysis tool. The latest version IPM, SPSS Statistics 20. Here are some attributes of SPSS. Provides data view and variable view, measures of central tendency and dispersion, correlation and regression analysis can be done here. Also, analysis of variance, non-parametric test, frequency distribution, t-test, chi-square, z-test, ANOVA, etc. They are used for testing hypothesis. Okay. Graphs, scatter, bar, histogram, pie chart, etc. can also be carried out in SPSS. I think most of you are familiar with Microsoft Excel, even if you have not used it yet. It is a popular spreadsheet software. So what is a spreadsheet? A spreadsheet is a computer application that simulates a paper worksheet. That means a spreadsheet looks like a paper worksheet. Okay, so that is what it means. So a spreadsheet helps in organizing, analyzing and storing data in tabular form. It displays multiple cells that together make up a grid consisting of rows and columns, each cell containing either alphanumeric text or numeric values. And spreadsheet packages other than Microsoft Excel are Lotus 123, Quattro Pro, Multiplan, Plan Perfect, Javelin Plus, etc. Okay, so this is what a Microsoft Excel looks like. I decided to put this picture for your reference, for your knowledge. Word processor packages. So you need to prepare your documents, right? So we have a system for it and they are called word processor packages. A word processor is an ICT application used for the production including composition, editing, formatting and possibly printing of any sort of printable material. So here are some word processing packages. Microsoft Word, which is what I use and probably majority of the students use. WordStar, WordPerfect, SoftWord, etc. Presentation software. So it is a computer software package used to display information normally in the form of a slide show. Typically, it includes three major functions. What are they? An editor that allows text to be inserted and formatted, a method for inserting and manipulating graphic images, a slideshow system to display the content. So here are some presentation softwares. Microsoft PowerPoint, which is what I'm using right now to teach you this lesson. Lotus Freelance Graphic, Corel Presentations, Apple Keynote, etc. Now we have database management packages, DBMS. So what is database? Database is an organized collection of information. And DBMS is a software designed to manage the database. All right. Various desktop databases are Microsoft Access, Paradox, DBase, Foxbase, FoxPro, FileMaker Pro, etc. Commercial database servers that support multi-user are Oracle, MS SQL Server, Sybase, Unify, Integral, etc. Open source database packages are PostgreSQL, Firebird, MySQL, etc. So I suggest you remember these names because they might be asked in the exam. Browsers. A web browser is a software application which enables a user to display and interact with text, images, videos, music, games, and other information, typically by accessing a web page found on a website which is collectively provided in the World Wide Web or WWW, right? Or a local area network. So here are some popular browsers: Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera, Google Chrome, etc. So you can manage your data, your documents with the help of some tools like Dropbox, Google Drive, Google Docs, MS SkyDrive, Microsoft 365. So I've already mentioned in the previous slide that you can collect your data online. Google Forms, Monkey Survey, which I've already mentioned before, Skype and Google Hangouts are also used for collecting data via their voice and video conferencing features. So with the help of these tools, your data collection becomes very easy, time efficient, reduces cost and saves energy as well.